Hello everyone and welcome to another Maths tutorial video. Now I'll be discussing Form 5 Additional Mathematics, Chapter 5, Trigonometric Functions, Long Question Example 1. Before I begin, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Alright guys, without further delay, let's jump to the question now. Okay, I'm going to read the example 1 question. Without using a calculator, solve the equation sin 2x equals to cos in a bracket negative 20 degree. Given that cotangent theta equals to square root k square minus 1 for pi less than equal to theta less than equal to 2 pi, find the value of k if sin theta equals to cos theta and cos theta equals to negative square root 3 over 2. Okay, by the way guys, just for your information, we have already completed our chapter 4 vectors long question, but then in the future I will cover the chapter 4 vectors again. Alright guys, I hope you will attempt this question in the future. If you could manage to solve this question, well done guys. But if you can't solve this question, no worries. I'm going to show you the step-by-step working and the solutions now. Okay, without further delay, let's jump to the solutions now. Okay, from the way I'm explaining the solution, I'm going to explain to you, okay, what is actually the cotangent theta, guys. Okay, in your lower secondary, you will learning a 3 basic trigonometry, which is sine, cosine, and then tangent. Okay, this will be a 3 trigonometry you will learn. But then when you come to the higher secondary, where you're Form 4, Form 5, you will learn, and especially in your Form 5, you will learn another 3 sets of trigonometric function, which is one of them we are looking at now is the cotangent theta. So cotangent theta is actually the 1 over tangent theta. Alright guys, it's just for your information. Okay, let's jump to the solutions now. Okay, we're gonna solve the question A. Okay, to solve the question A, so the trigonometric ratios of negative, so you need to know the trigonometric ratios of negative angles theta. So there are 3 types of trigonometric ratios of negative angles. Okay, what are they? I'm going to show you now. Okay, these are one of the important formula that you should know, guys. I'm going to explain this. So when sine in a bracket you have negative theta, so immediately your answer will be the negative sine theta. For cosine, when you have negative theta, however, your answer you'll get back in a positive cosine theta. Sine negative theta is also like the same to the sine. The tangent negative theta is also same as the sine negative theta. You'll get back your negative value over here, negative tangent theta. Okay, our first step is we need to change the negative 20 into a positive. So since cosine has a negative value inside, so you'll turn into a positive value. Okay, that is our very first step, guys. We have already changed it into a positive value. Okay, next, what we're going to do is we're going to change the cosine into sine in the right hand side using a complementary angles. Okay, what is a complementary angles, guys? Okay, I'm going to show it to you now. What is a complementary angle? Okay, these are the list of the complementary angles, guys. So complementary angles, let's say for example, if I have a sine 50, means if I want to convert in terms of cosine, that means I need to 90 degree minus with 50, which I'll get cosine 40. So that is a example, guys. By the way, that is only one type of complementary angle relation. Here you can have a look at the list of the complementary angle relationship over here. So sine theta is equals to cosine 90 degree minus theta. Cosine theta is equals to sine 90 degree minus theta. Tangent theta equals to cotangent 90 degree minus theta. Okay, for your information, cotangent is equals to 1 over tangent theta, guys. Okay, I'm going to explain you what is the remaining the 3 additional trigonometric functions you will learn. Cotangent theta equals to tangent 90 degree minus theta. Okay, secant theta is actually 1 over cos theta, guys. For your information, the cosecant theta is 1 over sine theta. So that is a difference between secant theta and cosecant theta. So these are the 3 new functions that you're going to learn. One is cotangent, another one is secant, another one is cosecant. And the last one is cosecant theta is equal to secant 90 degree minus theta. So these are the list of the complementary angles, guys. Okay, I'm going to write you the three new trigonometry you're going to learn, which is cotangent theta, another one is secant theta, another one is cosecant theta. Cotangent theta is equals to 1 over tangent theta, secant theta is 1 over cos theta, cosecant theta is 1 over sin theta. Okay, these are the important information that you need to know in order for you to proceed in these chapters, guys. Okay, just additional knowledge. Okay, you might be wondering why I'm suddenly teaching you guys. Okay, because I realized that chapter 5 trigonometric function is one of the difficult chapters, not only for the students but also for the tutors and the teachers as well. So in order for you to explain to you guys, that's why I decided to teach and then solve the tutorial question together. Okay, let us continue to the exercise example 1. So in this case, okay, what are the complementary angles we can use? So we need to change it into sine. So we can use this angle cos theta is equals to sine 90 degree minus theta, guys. We can use the second one. Okay, I'm going to turn it into the next page over here. So please hold on. Okay, from here, sine 2x is equals to sine 90 degree minus 20 degree. So from here you get sine 2x equals to sine 70 degree. Okay, since you have already simplified, so the sine and sine you can cancel off. So from here you get 2x equals to 70 degree. And then your final answer should be x equals to 35. Alright guys, hold on a second. If you think that x equals to 35 degree is the only answer, your answer is actually correct, but then your answer is not complete yet. Okay, why is it so? I'm going to explain to you now. So 35 degree is not the only answer, guys. So what you're going to do is we're going to use the trigonometric quadrant. Okay, what is a trigonometric quadrant over here? Okay, I'm going to explain to you. Okay, let me pull this up. So this is actually the trigonometric quadrant. Okay, I've even posted the picture of this trigonometric quadrant in my Instagram page. Alright guys, for those of you who haven't following me on my Instagram page, you can check on the link description below. Okay, you can follow me on my Instagram page. So these are the Cartesian plane, which consists of the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, these angles I've written in terms of degree and then in terms of radian, guys. Okay, for the first quadrant, as you can see here, your sine, cosine and tangent are all will be in the positive sign. So that's why I've written here in the short form is all. Okay, as you look over here, your second quadrant, so your sine, only your sine value will be in a positive. Rest for the cosine and tangent will be in a negative value. Okay, proceed to the third quadrant. As you look over here, only your tangent value will be in a positive value, whereas your sine and cosine will be negative. At last, when you go to the fourth quadrant, only your cosine value will be in positive, whereas your sine value and tangent value will be in a negative value. Alright guys. Okay, one thing you should know, your question, in the early question, your cosine is actually in the beginning of 20 degree, but then we have already converted into sine 70 over here. Okay guys, so 35 degree is not the only answer. So we need to find the possible positive values we can form from the sine value over here. So which quadrant is in the sine value, guys? So first quadrant and second quadrant. Okay, from here we're going to continue. So we're going to use this as a reference, and then we're going to set our x in a range of 0 degree less than x, and x is less than equal to 360 degree. So 2x equals to 70 degree, and then in the bracket 180 degree minus 70 degree, because in the second quadrant. Okay, and then you might be asking a question, why are you adding a 360 degree over here? Alright guys, I'm going to explain to you, because we are setting our x in the range of 360 degree, not 2x. if we are setting our range in terms of 2x, you can actually leave your answer up to here. But since we are finding in terms of x, not 2x, so we need to add a 360 degree, guys. So one complete circle. So first quadrant, second quadrant is the only quadrant where you have your sign value is positive. Okay, since in the third quadrant and fourth quadrant you won't be getting any positive anymore, so you need to plus one whole circle, which one whole circle angle is 360 degree. So when you plus with 70, you'll get the first quadrant value again, and then 360 degree plus 180 degree minus 70 is the same thing, but you're already adding one whole circle over here. So 2x equals to 70 degree, and then in the bracket 110 degree, 70 degree, comma 110 degree, comma 430 degree, comma 470 degree. Okay guys, most of the students, I can say like almost most of the students will make in this part mistake. Usually what they will do is they will already find one value and they will just leave it their answer over there. Okay, which I strongly recommend that you read the question first. You see that whether your trigonometric is positive or negative. If it's in positive, you need to see in which quadrant it lies in positive, and then from there you calculate the respective values, guys. Okay, in this case we are assuming that our x we are finding in the 0 to 360, so but then we are still finding in 2x. So to find in terms of x, we need to divide the whole degree by 2. So therefore your answer will be 35 degree, 55 degree, 215 degree and 235. Is this value obeys the range? Yes guys, it obeys the range. Okay, if the question asks you to find in terms of 2x in a range 0 to 360, you can actually leave your answer up to here, guys. 55 to 55. You can leave your answer up to here, 70 degree, 110. But then they're asking in terms of x, so you need to mention the whole degree value over here. Okay. Okay, let me tell you a short recap for what we have done so far. Basically what I've done is, okay, the first step is I've already changed the cosine negative value into a cosine positive, and then I use this complementary angle. Cosine theta is equal to sine 90 degree minus theta. Okay, and then I've explained to you what are the cotangent theta, secant theta and cosecant theta over here. And then we've learned how to use the trigonometric quadrant. Okay, we find one of the x value, and by the use of the trigonometric quadrant we have already find the remaining x values, which is 35 degree, 55 degree, 215 degree and 235 degree. Alright guys, let us proceed to the next question, so please hold on. Okay, this question they asked to find our k value by the given cases where sine theta is equals to cos theta, where they are already given as cotangent theta is equals to k square minus 1. So from here, how are you going to continue, guys? Okay, I'm going to show you the methodology on how to continue. So the step 1 is we're going to break this trigonometry into the opposite, hypotenuse and adjacent. So how are you going to do that? We are going to do it in a triangle form. So these are the fundamentals of your trigonometry, guys. So opposite, hypotenuse and adjacent. Okay, let us continue. Like I've explained in the earlier question that cotangent theta is also equals to 1 over tangent theta, equals to square root k square minus 1. Proceed to the next step. So if you want to find in terms of tangent theta is equals to 1 over square root k square minus 1. Okay, I hope you recall your knowledge in trigonometry where your tangent theta is equals to opposite divided by adjacent. So your 1 is actually act as an opposite, and square root k square minus 1 is your adjacent, guys. Okay, proceed to the next step. So we're going to use this tangent theta to form a triangle. Okay, I'm going to show you the triangle now. We have formed in terms of k. Okay, this one here is opposite. Why it's opposite? It's opposite from the angle, guys. So that is why this is called an opposite. Okay, this trigonometry concept is in the lower secondary. If those of you who feel that you need to recall this memory, and this video will definitely be a good opportunity for you. Okay, this one will be your opposite. Why this side is adjacent? Because it aligned together with the angle over here. So that's why it's called adjacent over here, so which is square root k square minus 1. As always, the hypotenuse is the longest length of the right angle triangle over here. So how to find the hypotenuse? This length you square and then plus with opposite square and then you square root. That's how you get the hypotenuse. So in this case, we are going to find our hypotenuse value here. We denote the variable here L over here. So continue. So to find L is square root k square minus 1 square plus 1 square, and then you square root the whole expression over here. Continue to the next step. So you get k square minus 1 and plus 1. So your 1 will actually cancel off. Continue to the next step, where you'll get L is equals to square root k square. So to find L, your L is equals to k, guys. So k is actually your hypotenuse. Okay, from here we can proceed to the step 2, which is, so use the above triangle to solve the sine theta is equals to cos theta. So we're going to express this in terms of k value, guys. So that is the reason why we already form a triangle over here. So this triangle, we're going to use this to form the expression where sine theta is equals to cos theta. Okay. So what is sine theta? Opposite over hypotenuse, guys. So what is cosine theta is equals to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Okay, in this case, let us continue. Our opposite is 1 and your hypotenuse is k. Your adjacent is square root k square minus 1 and your hypotenuse is k. So you have already formed a linear equation over here. Okay, we can proceed to solve this. So we will times the whole equation by k to eliminate the fraction. So from here you get square root k square minus 1 equals to 1. We square both sides to eliminate the square root. So you get k square minus 1 equals to 1. You bring the negative 1 from the left hand side to the right hand side. So you'll get k square equals to 2. And therefore you get your k is equals to square root 2. So this is your final answer, guys, for the case 1. So in the next question, we're going to look the case 2, where your cosine theta is equals to negative square root 3 over 2. So this is your first answer where your k equals to square root 2, guys. Okay, please hold on. I'm going to turn the next page. Okay. The next question, we are going to use the we're going to find k value in terms of cosine theta is equals to negative square root 3 over 2. Okay, in this question, the same thing, same working, guys. We're going to use the triangle in B1 to find the k value. Okay, continue the step. Cosine is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. In this case, our adjacent is square root k square minus 1 divided by k equals to negative square root 3 over 2. Okay, what we can do is we can square the both side equation to eliminate the square root on the numerator. Square the whole equation. So from here you get k square minus 1 divided by k square equals to 3 over 4. Okay, guys, from here what you can do, you can cross multiply. You can cross multiply. So from here you get 4k square minus 4 is equals to 3k square. So this 3k square from the right hand side, you bring it to the left hand side. This negative 4 from the left hand side, you bring it to the right hand side. So from here you get k square equals to 4. To find the k is square root 4, and therefore you get your k is equals to 2. So this is your final answer, guys. Okay. Alright, guys, that is all for my step-by-step working and solutions for this question. Any question or feedback, feel free to put in the comment section below. And before that, okay, please put down the comment section below. How do you find out this question, guys? Is it easy or difficult? And most important thing, could you manage to solve this question? Don't forget to put in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Alright guys, thank you everyone for your support and I will see you in the next video.